Here we are. Good morning. It's Friday. Do the Friday dance.
The what dance?
The Friday dance.
That's all I got.
There you go. That's something.
Mm-mm.
It counts for something.
Mm-mm.
Hope everybody's having a great morning.
What? I'd turn my heat off.
I know it's early.
Don't you love it when people cough like that?
On? What the
heck? I'm just playing. Everybody's feeling the Friday, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Me too. Okay. I can't wait until I'm off for 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
And then
you
I can
know what
work.
That means when you're feeling it? It means you're alive.
I'm not hungover.
Did you drink a lot?
I mean, considering it was over the course of like 6 hours, no. I mean, like probably the equivalent of like what in the hell?
1, 2, 12, 9.
About a drink per hour.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Is somebody naked inside of an aquarium?
What?
Okay, I see.
I can't see you, Nikki.
I see nothing but a-holes.
Oh, there we go. I thought your camera's broken.
I'll be right with you guys. I gotta unload a truck at the storage. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, don't make me stare at your hot chocolate spoon. Put it where I can see something.
There we go.
Something more exciting. There we go. Oh, yeah. Good view. Leave it like that.
Sherry said that giraffe still hasn't dropped that baby. She needs to hurry up so we can get on with our lives.
This is the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. They're great.
Says you.
I mean, how can you watch a damn pregnant giraffe for like 4 weeks? Are people really doing that?
I have not been watching her for like 4 weeks, but I check in on her because I don't want to miss nothing. I'm sure they're going to record it. So, I mean, I probably won't miss it anyways, but I check in on her.
I've watched it a couple of times, I have to be honest, but I was like, no, I have much more important things to do. To sit and watch the giraffe. Nope. Sorry. Jerry said she's watching a week.
I'd rather watch Nikki unload a storage unit personally.
That's like basically. Oh,
what is that movie called?
Yesterday?
What's
No.
she talking about now?
0.
You had 0
sales.
Ah.
0 sales. Like how many?
I had
items?
a return.
Well, that doesn't count.
Yeah. No shit.
I had a few.
Just a few.
Ooh, I love you. What was yesterday? The 9th? 9th. Oh, bastards.
What is
I think
that
I had-
movie called, Dusty?
What
What is
movie?
that movie called? Where the guy goes, That's how he talks.
Sling Blade.
Yeah. I couldn't think of it. I wanted to look it up because there's one quote that I really like.
I like biscuits and mustard. Trying to figure out how these business cards ended up in my pocket.
Because you put them there?
No, I meant fun people.
French fried potatoes.
French fried taters.
French fried tater. Thrift Daddy wants to know what price do you get on eBay for beat up Leslie Matchbox card? Get it whatever you want, Thrift Daddy.
You did that very well, Dusty.
I need more.
My husband, when my husband starts talking that way, he like goes to the drive-through and talks like that, and oh my God, it's hilarious.
Sure enough.
It is hilarious.
Look at Nikki working. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Nikki's hubby. You keep unloading that truck.
Sally, did you find that saying?
Sure enough.
No, not yet. I'm looking. It's oh Lord.
Fart.
Yeah, I seen that, Scott. Pretty good.
Anyone seen the video of the old guy who goes through? Who's the guy? Unless it's not Ed Bassmaster, is it? Because he does crap like that. He's funny.
No.
Didn't Ed Bassmaster did?
Ed Bassmaster is hilarious.
But didn't he do a Sling Blade drive-through thing one time?
I don't know if it was him or not. He does. Would you look at that?
What?
Would you look at it?
Look at that.
Just look at it.
I catch myself doing that in my videos, and I've had one person out of all the videos where I've slipped into like Ed Bassmaster voice. I've had one video where somebody actually made the comment like, Ed Bassmaster, I get it. And I was like, everybody else probably just thinks I'm nuts. I have to be quiet because my buddy's asleep on the couch. He's in town for a few days. I should take the camera in there.
Yeah.
YouTube name is Psycho Ward.
Not funny, haha. Funny queer.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Coffee makes me nervous when I drink it. Okay. Time for that to go bye-bye.
Psycho ward. Psych ward? Oh, there we go. Shooting my wife with Nerf guns, part 3. I'm subscribed to that one. Watch that later.
Yeah, that does not end well.
What?
He gets really pissed.
Oh, you've seen that one?
Yeah.
I don't watch YouTube enough for that to know all that stuff.
I watch YouTube more than I do
Work.
TV usually. Yeah, more than I work, definitely. Thanks a lot for that, Dusty.
I don't reckon I got no reason to kill nobody. Where's that?
I reckon you give me some double French fried potatoes.
Where's the other boys at? What is that Nikki or is that, who is that?
I don't see anyone.
What the hell she's doing up so early? I ain't right.
I don't know. I sent her an invite and she hopped right on, so must be working today. No, I got 3 sales yesterday, so pretty good.
Good.
And I got a bunch listed yesterday, so hopefully that'll spill into the weekend.
Yeah. Did you hear what I was telling Eric the other night about one night I went out looking for stuff and I found it was right after you had run into all that doll furniture and then Eric ran into his doll furniture and then I found like a whole bunch of plastic Barbie furniture.
Cool.
I was like, what? This is crazy because it was the first time I ever found, Barbie furniture.
Did you
But
get
it was right after you guys. Yeah, I did.
They set you up.
Yeah. I read that one. I was gonna quote it.
There are these two fellers standing on a bridge and go in the bathroom. One feller says this water's cold. Another feller said this water's deep. I believe one feller came from Arkansas. Get it? We didn't get to do our Anchorman quotes yesterday.
I know. We should add that to the challenge though, to sneak in Anchorman quotes into our listings.
Yeah, I like that one. I think it's good. Nikki just drove off and her camera's still there. I think she's there. She must be there in the van and the truck.
Yeah. How's she driving both?
She's talented like that.
She's there with her boyfriend. I reckon what's the use one knows why I'm here. Reason I'm here is because I killed somebody.
One time in band camp.
Hey, I want to interrupt for. I want to show you this.
All right.
So But I want to hurry up and get out of the cold and freezing.
Yeah.
See if you can see it. See that? See that table? It's a little house.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
It's a table connected to a house.
Yeah, it's got the base is a house,
Oh,
and then the table is like a. Isn't that cute?
yeah.
That's pretty. That's
So-
real pretty. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was cute. Shut up, Dusty.
Is that a checkerboard or is it just
Yeah, it's a checkerboard.
what is that?
That's awesome.
That's a bread box.
That
And
is a
then,
bread box.
huh?
No, I said it is a bread box. Once your camera stopped moving, I recognize it.
Sorry.
You're blocking your, yeah.
Hey, it's got a little,
Nikki
little
stuff.
problem in the front. And then I want to show you this too.
I like bread box and biscuits. Mm.
It's upside
That looks
down,
old.
but can you see it? It's a medicine cabinet. It's like mid-century, modern, like 70-ish. You see that?
Yeah.
Um,
Cool.
Trying to figure it out.
That was a couple. Anyways, I'm gonna go off here for a minute. Be back.
Okay. Yeah, it's got to be freezing there too.
So it's like 79 degrees yesterday.
It's weird because we like have no snow. We have what's fallen this morning, and that's all we have. But it is like -4 out there.
I think we got like, I think it's like 21 or 20 or 21, something like that.
There's supposed to be a high of 11 here today.
I have a high of 60. Sorry.
I think we're
Do you
we're
see my
supposed to get
face right now?
Mm.
I think we're supposed to get, we're supposed to get snow tomorrow.
Who she call ho? Mm.
Sherry says snowing in Pennsylvania.
PA.
Yeah, weather's all jacked up. Does it do this every year or what?
No.
Seems
It's
like it.
an odd year.
It is weird because it just keeps going back and forth and it's making everybody sick.
Yep. Yeah, I think
And
yes.
you know what? And you know what we'll do about it?
Not a damn
Bend
thing.
over and take it up the tailpipe.
Yeah,
Because there's nothing else we can do about it.
sure enough.
Good one, Dusty.
I'm on Anchorman now. I love lamp.
I love lamp.
Did Scott wants to know if we got hail last night? It did here. I don't know. I left the bar and went to Taco Bell and went to bed. Did not drive.
What you doing, Lugnut?
Oh, she's putting her rubber gloves on. Look out.
She's
Turn
freezing.
it
That's what
on.
she's doing.
Turn the heater
My hands
on.
are froze.
It's a cold one out there today.
It's a doozy.
So you got some sales, Dusty, yesterday?
I got some.
Some.
At 14.
Nice.
Yeah, and a couple of them were good. like guitar bodies and stuff.
Yeah, but you know, I mean,
Got that storage unit, so that one's paying off pretty nicely.
that's good.
I can't. I think there's something on my glasses, but I can't see it without my glasses.
That sounds like a really bad problem.
So so my buddy's in town because he owns a brewery, and that's in another town, and they're debuting their beer here in Huntsville. So he's got to make like this kind of little whirlwind 3-day tour of the major beer stops that his beer distributor has set up, and like, you know, have open tap night where they try all their beers on tap. And he talks to people about his beer and gets them excited, yada, yada, yada. So the last place last night, though, and Tristan went to the first place. And then she's like, I'm going to go home. I'm taking the car. You can ride with Joe. I'm like, okay, cool. That means I don't have to drive. But the last place, I get up to the front and I'm like, I need to get my tab. And they're like, he's like, $13. I'm like, what? It's like 2 beers. And I'm like, no, dude, I drank a lot more than 2 beers. And I don't deal with. And so I argue with him. And then he's like, no, $13. I'm like, okay. Not really sure what happened, but that's cheap. I'll take it.
Right. What the hell are you talking about, Craig?
I was just reading it. I was like, what?
Scattered covered chunk. Oh, Waffle House.
Oh. Silver Stacker says, good morning, Commanders of Commerce. I hope you're writing these down. I don't want no duplicates.
What are you talking about?
He always comes in and says different things. Whenever he says hello, like today he says Commanders of Commerce. Yesterday, I can't even remember. See, you need to be writing the stuff down. Do you remember what it was yesterday, Valerie?
Nope. That was a long time ago.
Right. I can't remember either.
I don't get up that early.
I love Brooke.
I love lamp. 13 dollars for 2 beers. That's cheap for like craft beer. And then I felt bad.
That's $6.50 a beer, though.
Well, that's with tax and everything. They're probably $6 plus tax or whatever.
How many ounces was it?
Like a normal 12 or 16.
Egg?
Normal. I had like 6. I probably had 6.
Normal keg.
So I don't know where the other 4 went on somebody else's tab, but I'm not going to say. I argued with the guy. I was like,
You got your freebie for the day.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the employees were. I kind of got the feeling because there were a couple tabs that were like that, and they were just kind of taking things off and doing whatever. I'm like, they're somebody somewhere's doing something, pocketing some money or trying to get extra tips, or because he got a big fat tip after that one, because I know that mine should have been about $35. So.
Silver Hair Stacker says, yeah, Keystone is like a bathtub full for $13. You're selling your love now, Mr. Sadie? What's up with that? Can't find nothing else to sell? You better get out there and go picking.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta sell your love.
We can get Mr. Sadie to do sling blade. I bet he could do a good sling blade voice. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Let's see what else happened yesterday.
Sally went to bed. The end. Sorry.
Look at Nikki looks angry. She looks pissed. What's wrong, Nikki? Oh, no.
She's laughing at you.
She did. She just flipped the camera. Like look at him, pissed off grizzly bear or something.
My dog is ticking me off so bad today. Oh my God, I'm ready to just shoot him. If I had a gun, I probably would. Good thing I don't have a gun here with me. God dang.
You're lying.
You're ready to.
You're lying. You love those rats.
I do. Take them over to the pound. Well, I'm freezing, and the stupid dog's like climbing on my lap and stuff. I'm like, get over. I don't have time to deal with you right now. Jeez.
Hey, Mama, we're cold too.
Well, we bought a bunch of food last night at the auction too. My husband went. I spent over $400 at the auction last night. The stuff I bought to resell, I only spent about. I haven't gone through my tickets, but I don't even think. Well, it might have been $100. If it was $100, it was just $100. Anyways, my husband and my daughters decided that they were going to buy a crap load of food. The cheese lady was there. The meat guy was there. I mean, there was all kinds of food. And so I couldn't leave my dogs home because we got home at like 11:30, and I got all the refrigerator and frozen stuff away. But like the other stuff, like the craisins and the oatmeal and the apples and the crackers and those kinds of things, those were all sitting out because I didn't put those away because I wanted to go to bed. I was tired. And I just wanted to sit down. I was up all night walking around on the cement floor, you know. And anyways, and it was cold and windy and so if I would have left Lugnut home today, he would have ate everything. And it would have been like $200 and some down the tube. So he had to come down with me.
Wow.
It's making me angry. Is my sound okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You met the meat guy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the cheese lady. Well, my family was going crazy. They bought a big log of cheese my daughter bought for $27, which I guess is a good deal because they're normally like $35, but still. And then my husband was buying like these big things of bologna and cotto salami, and I mean he had absolutely lost his frickin' mind. I think. I don't have to go grocery shopping. I told him I ain't going grocery shopping. What you got is what you got to eat. That's it.
Y'all just carry your knife around you and shave off the slice.
It's living on bologna. Oh no, but they had like these 3-pound bags of chicken breast, the boneless, skinless chicken breast, which I thought was a good deal for like $3 or $4. But it was a 3-pound package of them. Whereas usually, I don't know how many pounds the ones in the store are. Not at Aldi's, but at the regular grocery store. And they're usually you only get like 5 or 6 breasts in there. And they're usually $5.99 or $6.99. Well, these were only $3 or $4, and you get like 8 or 9 chicken breasts in it. So it was a pretty good deal, I thought. So I got a couple of those, and yeah, just all kinds of stuff. There was so much food, it wasn't even funny. We had cheesecakes, and oh God, all kinds of stuff. Oh, bacon, big 5 pounds of bacon for like a couple bucks.
And
Wow.
and then he had these things, they're for wraps, and they're hard salami and pepperoni, and they're these big long tortillas. So you got a whole package of tortillas, which was like 4 or 5 tortillas in each one. Plus you got this big long thing of meat for $1.50. So I got like 10 of those.
Did you put them in your storage unit?
No, they're at home. But we just got all kinds of good deals, so you know, got to make hay when the sun shines. Got to buy food when it's cheap.
That's right.
My van is still full. I got all kinds of stuff in the van that I bought. I got one of those singing deer head things. Not the big one.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Just not the big one. Just the small one, like the Billy Bass one.
Cool.
I got some dolls. Somebody won me out on the jock straps. There were these vintage jock straps, brand new in the package, and I wanted them so bad. And I was bidding on them, but
Let's clarify that those I sold for really good money. If you're not familiar with it. Not that she wanted them really, really bad. Like were they vintage, like 80s vintage, 60s, 70s?
Yeah, probably 60, 70. I mean, they were way vintage, yeah. I should have taken a picture of them. But yeah, the other eBay sellers got them.
How did they go? You shouldn't have backed off on those. You should have just bought a little less sausage.
I know I should have. But, yeah, I didn't see who I was bidding against. If I would have realized I was bidding against him, I would have bid more because I know how he bids. But
maybe he needed them for his sausage.
No, he knew what they were for, or what they were going to do, or what he was going to do with them, I should say. He was going to sell them. I told him afterwards, I said, let me know how you do on those. I said, I was really interested in those. Really, really nice guy. So if I had to bid against somebody, it would be him. That would be it. That's okay. Really nice guy.
I ate a big red candle.
What?
Great night of Columbus that I heard.
Oh.
We're quoting Anchorman now. You ate a whole wheel of cheese? I'm not even angry. I'm actually quite impressed.
So what'd you sell yesterday, Valerie?
Oh, what did I sell? I sold a pair of shoes, men's shoes, some swimsuit bottoms, and a shirt that I listed yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Sold about 2 hours after I listed it.
So I know y'all have done good with like just swimsuit tops or swimsuit bottoms, or why do people just buy one piece of a two-piece suit? Is it because they wear like other stuff with it, or like will you explain that? Do y'all know why?
What?
They wore the bottoms out? I don't know.
You say you sold a swimsuit bottom?
Yes.
I know y'all have sold a lot of that in the past, and I know Sally's sold like just a swimsuit top. Why would somebody buy? And I know they do well, but explain to me why somebody buys just one piece of a two-piece suit.
Because a lot of them you can interchange. So
Where
you have
will
like
the pieces?
Yeah, that makes sense.
black, multicolored.
Yeah, it's not really in like in fashion right now to wear the matching pieces together.
Yeah.
See, I
Like
don't.
people like to wear separate.
I haven't been anywhere where anybody was wearing a bathing suit in like years since 1987.
You would want to be caught dead on the beach, matching your tops and your bottoms. Now, what do you want? Get over there.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Sorry, I'm laughing at myself. Because I'm just that damn funny.
What y'all can't see from the audience end is Sally and I are sitting here typing Ron Burgundy Anchorman quotes back and forth to each other.
I did over 1,000.
Tell me about it. I woke up this morning and I shit a squirrel, but what I can't get is the damn thing is still alive. So now I've got a shit covered squirrel running around my office. I don't know what to name it.
I think I ate your chocolate squirrel.
Oh.
I will smash your face into a car windshield, then take your mother Dorothy Mantooth out for a delicious seafood dinner and never call her again.
Oh my God.
All right, now my next question.
Yes.
May not be a good subject, but
I don't care.
knowing me, it's probably not. Back to the swimsuits.
Uh-huh.
People buy used, worn, gently washed, whatever swimsuit parts.
Yeah.
But 99.9% of us, I know I would never in a million years buy used underwear. How's that any different?
Yeah, it's not really.
It's not. They're both up against you naughty bits.
I have a really bad thing with doing the bottoms. If I find the bottoms, I look at them. If they look like even on the outside, if the backside of them
don't go there.
Looks like like how your
like skid marks.
No. No, you went way past that. Okay.
I was like, don't go there.
No, I'm saying like on the back of a women's bathing suit, like if you sit on the bottom of the pool or on a step for a couple of times, it gets kind of like
the material will get like pilling or a little bit,
like it pulls. The material will pull. If I find a swimsuit that's a swimsuit bottom that's like that, I won't even sell it. And on the inside, it has to look like it's never been worn.
I was going to say, the outside is not the pulling is not my concern. Mine will be the inside.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but like that means, if it's pulling on the outside, then that means it's been worn more than just once. So I won't even try to sell those. I think it's gross, but some people obviously don't have a problem with it, so I don't mind.
I don't think I could ever be that poor where I need to wear somebody else's underwear or bottom.
I'd wear like shorts or something before I tried to wear somebody else's underwear.
Yeah. I mean, even a bra would be. I couldn't even wear a used bra. I mean, if somebody wants to wear a used bra, whatever, that's their issue. But
see, I think bras are a completely different thing.
But yeah, what I'm saying is it's completely different. But underwear, absolutely not. There's just too many people out there.
I'm not saying that out loud, but no, the top no.
There's no general secretion coming out of here.
Wow.
I tried to be nice about it.
Now, just to clarify, these bikini bottoms were brand new.
Okay.
No, and you you can sell used ones, but I know that I
Right.
just brought that to mind. I mean, it's not like against the rules or anything, but I don't.
I know.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people are weird about it, and I am too.
I don't understand because eBay says you can't sell used underwear.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Well, I listed a pair of underwear, and they were new, but they didn't have the tag. But I don't know what I was thinking, and I ended up clicking used, and they told me that I couldn't sell them.
eBay seller policy underwear. Hold on. Went there. All right. Used clothing except under. Wait a minute. Have they changed it? Hold on. Restricted. Most used clothing as long as been. Okay. Restricted means okay, but there's restrictions. The following items as long as there's no inappropriate content in the listing or any indication that the item was worn as underwear. Wow. Have they gotten rid of underwear?
You can only
Not
sell
allowed. Okay, listen to this. Not allowed athletic supporters, briefs, boxer shorts, children's size underwear, G-strings, jock straps, thongs, panties, or any used clothing item with content we find to be inappropriate. We consider the overall content of the listing, including the description and images when making this. They must have changed that. Used articles of clothing also not allowed. Used articles of clothing marketed or described as well-worn fetish items are strictly prohibited. Huh. So you can sell, but unrestricted, you can sell vintage undergarments as long as they are not modeled or recently worn.
Yeah.
So did they change? They must have changed the policy then.
I don't know. But I've not worn, but I just sold not too long ago one-piece bathing suits, which is the same deal. I mean, but they look like they maybe were worn once.
So
You
Now
know.
they're saying used underwear can't be listed on eBay even if it's clean. This includes but is not limited to boxer shorts, panties, briefs, diapers, and athletic supporters. Bras are not considered underwear. I'm in the adult category now.
That's what I'm saying is that you can't list used underwear, but you can list a used swimsuit.
Yeah.
Wow, used socks cannot be modeled on a real person or mannequin. So I think they're trying to clean it up a little bit. And this is the guidelines for the adult category that I'm reading now, which that's pretty much anything goes over there. But I think they're probably trying to clean it up and get rid of the like fetish stuff. They must have used that recently. Yeah, Sherry said there's a business opportunity. Open a site that allows the undies.com. I ain't doing it. I don't know if I can make some money. I just wouldn't ever look at it. I'd be like, that's my website. Don't go there.
Look at what I got. I just had to do this. I had to get this box just because it was like in line with what Sally said yesterday, that you and Eric have been buying doll furniture.
Oh my gosh.
I only bought it just because, well, these are a little bigger than doll furniture, but I only bought them just to show you because I thought they were cute.
Wow, that's cool though.
I lotted some of those like that together that were a little bit bigger like that and did really well with them.
Like a little wicker table. And then this one's really cute. It's a little bigger than for a doll. Well, it's a doll, but it's not like Barbie doll.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, it is.
I might actually I might keep that and put a little pot on it. Flower pot. Clarify. I'm going to intertwine my pot in it. No, I'm going to put a little flower pot on it. I thought that was cute.
Yeah.
Here's another like wicker kind of.
Oh.
Anyway, I just had to buy those because it was right in line with what everybody was saying. These chairs here, these are made in Spain.
Wow.
I thought they looked kind of cheapy, but
No, like it looks like somebody you know,
I
to
think
put a lot of work into it.
yeah, I think they're handmade, but they say made in Spain.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. I got a lot of cool stuff. I'm excited. My husband bought this picture. It's one of those big long ones of the mines up here, and he paid $27.50 for it. I wanted to kill him. Anyways, he's like, "Well, I need the frame because we have a big when we went out to when we took our steam engine out to Rolog this year, they took a big Minneapolis picture of all the Minneapolis steam engines that were featured there. And so it's one of those big, long, I can't remember what the size of it is. But anyways, it's a really long, narrow picture. And almost like one of those panoramic kind of views, you know. Anyways, he bought that $27.50 just for the frickin' fame for the picture. But it does have a cool old picture in it of the mines up here. So I'll probably try to sell that picture. He goes, "Do you think that'll sell?" I said, "Yeah, probably not for the $27.50 that you paid for the frame." But I just wanted to smack him. I was like, "What are you bidding on?" He's like, "I need that frame for that picture." I'm like, "Okay, you're nuts, but whatever."
I think I may have to change my profession.
What?
I think I need to start selling my knickers.
I'm selling your knickers. Don't get your knickers in a knot.
My breeches.
So in the meantime, while Nikki's talking, I've gone down a rabbit hole now, seeing that people actually are getting away with using it, and I'm finding some very interesting things.
Oh.
Yeah. How?
Fell through the cracks, I guess.
Hmm.
Well, eBay often says that if you get away with it, it's like speeding. You know, you don't catch everybody.
Wow. A lot of money.
Looks like a lot of people that are getting away that are still selling the used underwear are putting it, whether or not it's technically even vintage, they're getting away with it a little bit by putting it in the vintage category from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underwear. Wow. If you search underwear on eBay, you get 1.7 million listings.
Yeah.
And I bet you go down a pretty dark hole.
Very dark hole, of which 4,980 active listings are categorized as used. But then you narrow that down to like men's, for instance, it goes to 16, which is probably, and once I look at those, it's actually not, none of them are like underwear. So it looks like they're staying on top of it. If you click on women's, in the non-vintage category, there's one, and it's a pair of long underwear pants. So it looks like anything that's not in that vintage category, they're staying on top of it and kicking out. That's interesting to know because, I mean, it wasn't that long ago you could sell them. I mean, wow, look at this one.
When I tried to list that, and it was classified vintage underwear when they told me, because like I said, they were new, but they didn't have a tag or anything. And I just thought I'll put them as used. I'd often do that if I think that they could be misconstrued as used. You know what I mean? So I'd rather put it as used than somebody come back and say, "Oh, these aren't new." You know. Anyways,
right.
So when I tried to list those as used, because there was the vintage, what are those called? Support underwear, like you call them, for women.
Yeah.
Those
Like
ones,
compression.
old ladies always, yeah. Anyway, anyways, when I did that, that was almost a year ago. So it's been a while since they haven't let you use used. Or they've restricted the used category.
So I just came across a listing. It said it's a vintage Calvin Klein 1992 wrestling singlet, bodysuit, underwear, whatever.
Yeah.
It's hanging from a bar in somebody's kitchen. There's their oven, there's their stove, there's their microwave. They must shop at Costco because they have Kirkland peppercorns in the background. They have a pepper grinder that apparently is named Cecil. They have a little squirrel salt and pepper, Fox salt and pepper shakers. You can see their olive oil and their toaster. I mean, really, seriously.
Yeah.
And it's $251 there.
And they have 5,975 feedback in their top rated plus. Which now makes me want to look at their other items and see if they, wow, all clothing, all pictured in the kitchen.
Huh. Really?
Okay, y'all got to go check this seller out. The seller's
yeah,
name Blue is
I'm
Blue
looking.
Hour.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I can't put a link in the thingy because only Valerie has that power. But here's an item number. Go check this item number out on eBay. And then go look, click, see other items, and look at how. You know what? I'm kind of curious now. Total completed items in 90 days, 1,100 items. How many of those sold?
What the hell?
225 sold. So they're selling 75 items a month. Taking pictures with their microwave oven in the background.
Guess we got a new background.
I don't.
You know,
And they have a mannequin, and they're placing them in front of what looks like the refrigerator.
Yeah, sitting him in the floor. They've mounted a permanent bar up by their microwave. Do you see that? Item number doesn't come up.
Yeah.
Try hitting the completed thing. If it doesn't come up, here, let me give you an item that's active. Hold on.
well, he must be doing something right.
That is crazy.
You said they're selling like 75 a month?
Yeah, which I mean, that's not great for somebody
No,
that has 918 active listings.
No, but it's decent for the kind of background they use.
But they're also, I mean, I know why they're not selling now that I look at their actives. I mean, they have stuff like a pair of vintage 70s, or, I mean, okay, those might sell for, I think they're one of these people that stick stuff out there and then hopes that somebody comes along and pays their insane price.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got some vintage, like they got a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory t-shirt. What does it say? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory slots. Whatever that means. Must be from a casino. I don't know what it is. That's a Zynga. But I mean, they got it at $275 and they don't have best offer on. It doesn't look like they have best offer on anything. Here, I'll post Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville Hawaiian shirt. I would think they're going to get $190 for that.
They must have been watching, never mind.
Somebody else. You know, and I'm not saying that would never. Here's a better listing number that will work. I just put it in the side chat or in the audience chat. That's an active item, so that might actually show up. I mean, you could do business like that. You know, if you sell a couple $200 shirts a week, I mean, that's not bad money. I don't personally want to stick a bunch of stuff out there really overpriced and then just let it sit.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
David
No, we have
Bowie.
to put stuff up. Sometimes we overreach and try to get the one person to come along, but Then we come down from our high and realize that we priced it too high. Priced it right. But usually if I overreach, morning Tristan, if I overreach, I usually at least put best offer on it, you know, so that I can get some realistic offers coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. True that.
Oh, that sun is so warm, but it's driving me nuts in my eyes. But God, I don't want to leave because it's so warm.
It's amazing though that everything's in the kitchen.
Yeah. I gotta go look.
Where is everybody this morning?
I don't know. Lazy asses.
Sleeping in, suppose.
At like 10 or 10:30, I gotta go pick up my paint dispensers and my cash register.
Are they the big ones? Did you get the big ones with like where they have like 6 or 8 heads that each hold the different pen?
Yeah.
You do good with those.
I got like 4 or 5 of them.
There's Jason. Jason, we've been talking about used
Somebody
underwear for
call?
like an hour.
You just had to ask where he was.
Well, the underwear talk got me motivated. So
Sherry said they're getting that seller's getting some decent prices. They are, but I wouldn't want to be sitting with 918, $50 and up clothing items that are just sitting there because you don't use best offer. You don't, I think it's the person that just lists it, sticks it in a tote, and waits for it to sell. But if your space is so cramped, you're having to photograph crap over your microwave, I would probably use more of a business model approach of putting best offer in there, taking best offer that came along and moving it out.
Get a room divider, Go take it outside. That's what I used to do. I used to have beautiful pictures on my listings. I used to take them outside on my front porch, and I have like a weathered porch. So I had that weathered wood in the picture, and then because I would set it on top of the railing, and then I had the trees in the background. I actually got eBay actually told me how nice my pictures were, and they always had the perfect light. They were outside, beautiful background. I mean, it doesn't, hang a sheet up or something if you can't find somewhere to take a picture.
Yeah, but it looks like Tom Huck said 75 items at $100 each isn't bad money. That's true. But when you look at 225 items they sold and you scroll about midway down the page, it looks like their average price point they're getting for stuff is more in like the $20 to $30 range. So, I mean, that's $1,500 a month. I mean, if you're doing this part-time, I mean, that's not bad part-time income. I'm just looking at all the money you got tied up in the 918 active items that if you could be a little more aggressive with your pricing, they wouldn't all be sitting there active.
But they could also be like me and not have much in their items.
Yeah, but even then, let's say they're getting all this from the weigh and pay. If you're paying $1 a piece or $2 a piece or even $5 a piece, let's say they're getting them from thrift stores, having to pay up a little bit. I mean, would you rather have that shirt that sat there for $250 or have somebody come along and make you an offer of $100? Somebody offered you $150, you wouldn't take it? I would.
Oh, me
If I had a buck or two in it, I don't care. I'm not going to wait for. I've already done that. I did that with some Joker tennis shoes. A guy came along and offered $110. My gut told me to take it. I listened to somebody else, Eric. I didn't do it, and then all the next offers that came in were way lower, and I still have the tennis shoes. I got $1 in them. I would have rather had the $110, and I should have gone with my gut when they offered. I mean, everybody's different, but
Well, that's true. That's why I have best offer on everything. Cause
I mean, what else could I have sold? What else could I have bought with that $110 in the week that it's been now almost? I could use $110 to buy another load of stuff and flip that money several more times.
Yeah. That is true.
the whole point of that, showing that person, is that their pictures were pretty awful. I mean, like for real, right? Here's a picture they have of a lamp, a mid-century lamp with a male genie on it. And they've got it on their kitchen table. You can see their Equate brand vitamin C bottle. Looks like there's a turbot full of Coke, a cereal bowl with cereal in it. Are those cat food? Okay, for real. Hold on, it's screen share time. Since Valerie's not here, neither is Sally, I guess I don't have to ask permission. Like, seriously. You got your vitamin C. You got your vitamin C. Those bowls, I'm pretty sure that one has tortillas in it. Oh, stop. The bowl with the yellow rim has tortilla chips in it. Pretty sure the little blue bowl has cat food in it. There's some nasal spray over here. Oh, there's some antacid.
Well, it's a normal kitchen table, it looks like.
It is, but I mean, like, here's the, hey,
Now, why would you?
like, I kind of feel creepy. I know everything about this person now. There's all their herbs they're growing. They take scent from silver. They got a honeydew melon over there. They like to drink red wine. What is that right there down here in the corner?
Jack snacks?
It is. It's 4 bowls full of snacks. Pumpkin seeds, tortilla chips. Those kind of look like garbanzo beans. I'm really not sure what those are. No, people.
Well, it must be their eating. They got rack shelving behind that picture.
There's a William Shatner mug down there.
Well, Shat's cool.
Well,
I just, it may be a little old lady doing the best she can do, and if that's what it is, you know what? That's awesome. I mean, it's working 75 items a month. It's just a little weird.
yeah, it must be an older person, Central Silver.
Wonder how long they've been a member. I'm going to guess that this is somebody that's been around since like the late 90s. Yep, August 25th, 1998. My buddy's asleep on the couch and his phone's going ooga ooga. So I have to keep my voice down.
Get it. I was late. I sold some filters for $25. Okay, whatever that means. Scurry. Hi, Banana.
Banana, you got coffee this morning. Is that a mug or is that a gas station cup? Oh.
I'm a firm believer in not doing dishes.
Are you like my
brother?
My younger brother does this. He goes to Costco and buys like the mint for the gas station, the cups with the lids on. He buys a case of like 2,500 of them.
Yeah.
He does the same thing with red Solo cups and paper plates.
Yeah. I'm conserving water.
Excuse me. Hi, Tara.
Yeah, how's it going?
All right. How are you?
Pretty good.
Holy crap, I didn't even see Tara over there. She like sneaks up on you sometimes.
I'm a ninja.
Excuse you. bodily functions this morning.
Well, I mean, you guys were talking about underwear half the morning, right?
Yeah,
We were.
we were. Are you interested
In your
in our
underwear?
conversation? No, and not my underwear.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So I got a package yesterday. Remember the lady that was like yelling at me, like, "Why did you ship my stuff to a men's federal penitentiary?" So they were kind enough to bag it up, and I have a letter from the U.S. Department of Justice, Federal Bureau of Prisons, from the prison in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. Material rejected and returned. I included unauthorized material.
Duh.
So I did get the item back. I might just go ahead and ship it to her, although she's just not being realistic. The last message I sent back to her was, "I sent to the address that you specified. If
Yeah.
you made an error, that's fine." I may just refund her. I mean, I got my item back at this point. I just refund her and be like, "You're welcome to buy it again." Actually, if I go in and put in for a cancellation, then she can't leave negative feedback, correct?
Yeah, if it's canceled.
I think that is correct.
Might be a better way to go.
It's my.
Going through this giant box of opera stuff, and I found this one. It's
That's not Gretel.
Humperdinck, Hansel and Gretel.
Engelbert Humperdinck?
Yeah.
That was always such an unfortunate name.
I wonder if he went by like Ing or Bert.
You know.
Or Ingle.
I just hope he's worth something.
That's got to be worth something, yeah.
Let's see. Well, the barcode didn't come up. So.
You know, how can you not be a star with the name Engelbert Humperdinck?
Either that or a serial killer, right?
Did you get all your stuff out of your storage place?
No, I'm not doing that yet. Not till my building is built.
Hey, what color is this?
Looks like burgundy.
See, I'm wearing red. It's almost a red pinkish color.
Yeah, it's like burgundy.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say me too.
Like lime.
I was gonna
As
put
in-
reddish.
Because a lot of people search reddish.
Burgundy as in Ron.
Yeah, that's a keyword, all right.
You know, at the auction last night, they had they grabbed two things: a can crusher, and I think it was a fishing lure, and they put them together. And I was just gonna buy them, just so I had something to list to the challenge. I was like, hey, those are two of the opposite different things, but would kind of go together. Those would be perfect for the challenge. I tried to buy them, but they wouldn't buy.
Has anybody else come up with anything?
Maybe.
Or nobody thinking
But
about
I
it.
haven't did it yet.
I've been thinking about it. I got a couple of ideas.
I was thinking about selling these. They look like teeth pullers and a candy bar. I mean,
I'll try
and weed. They have weed on them. Oh, these are better than I thought. These are July 28th, 1913. Oh, that was when it was patented. Oh.
So how'd you do at the auction? Did you get anything cool?
I spent $468 last night. Some of it was on food.
Because the sausage man was there.
That was from the snack bar?
That's the meat man.
No, the grocery guy was there. The cheese lady was there. The meat guy was there.
The sausage man. That's what you said the first time.
My kids and husband went nuts on cheese.
I quit buying food at auctions. I bought some soda. It was in glass bottles, and it was bad. Bad, but it was like all lumpy on the inside and stuff. And I'm like, that's it. I'm done buying this.
First of all, good food. You know, it's not bad stuff or anything, but it's great. Because the guy has a store.
I usually don't buy stuff that's perishable, but I'm like, well, soda doesn't go bad. Well, it does.
Yeah.
No.
But like I was telling these guys, they had these long things of meat. They sliced hard salami and pepperoni. Probably about 10, 12 pieces in each. And then you got a package of like 5 tortillas.
Is she really talking about her meat?
You get one package each and one package of tortillas for $1.50. I thought that was a good deal. You make probably 2 or 3 sandwiches out of each one, so.
I'm buying somebody else's meat.
I'm gonna pick up some potato lettuce.
Everything you say is hilarious.
Ignoring them.
I usually beat it first.
Oh my lord.
Me. Put some tomatoes and lettuce on my meat and eat. I'm gonna put this on it.
Oh, too much.
You get in so much trouble.
Then I go pick up my paint dispensers here in a little while too, as soon as my nephews get out of bed. And then I got fish fry at 4:30. Me and my dad and my husband and a couple of my dad's old friends are going to fish fry. Fish fry Friday at the church. Not my dad's church.
Ooh, today is.
Don't eat no flies this time.
Huh?
Don't eat no flies this time.
No, this is fish fry, not tacos.
Only eat them if they're French flies.
They'll be holy flies.
Yeah, don't order the French flies.
I'll have the priest dose them with holy water before I eat them.
Did you wait this way since you stand over there?
Went not only for the religious aspect of it, but because you always get fish really cheap on train lines.
The first class.
Oh yeah, it's like,
I usually eat because I just love McDonald's fish fillet. I think they're so yummy. But I
Okay.
eat
I
so
didn't think
many.
people actually eat those.
They go on sale during Lent for so cheap. I use so many of them during Lent. I can't eat them the rest of the year.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know what it is. I normally don't eat tartar sauce on my fish, but the tartar sauce and those fish fillets, I just love them. I don't know what it is, but
I like them every once in a while. Like maybe twice a year or something.
that is the only time I ever eat tartar sauce on my fish, and I just love those.
Do you have Long
And
John
like I said,
Silver's there?
no.
Oh my gosh. We had Long John Silver's in California. It was so good. Because like they use that batter for the fish for everything. So your fries taste like it, your chicken tastes like it. It's really good.
We have a Long John Silver with the A&W. It's both restaurants together in one.
Oh. Yeah, we had A&W too.
I just had it.
We don't have that here.
Probably a big stack of them, but I'll use them up.
I just had A&W chicken strips the other day. So good.
Today is conch or octopus salad at the Latin American restaurant. Ugh. That's where I'm going.
What conch salad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. Conch shell. What is a conch?
The animal they pull out of the conch shell.
I understand, but I've never seen a conch.
Essentially a giant ocean snail, for lack of better terms, because it's an animal that lives in a shell.
Yeah.
Sort of ish.
Right.
It's good though. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I have a texture thing. I like sushi. I like raw fishes. I like things like octopus, which is a little more chewy. I like weird textures, but like cooked fish, I'm not a big fan of because I don't like the texture of it.
See,
Like a regular old, catfish.
the only chewy like fish that I'll eat is shrimp, and I like otherwise I love walleye.
Love what?
I love walleye. I like safety. And I love crab.
I sold a chicken.
Lobster's good. Get it.
A cock.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I had to go there.
What?
I sold a big cock, a big white one.
That's talking to you. I'm like N in conch. And then here goes Sally.
Y'all left it open for her.
No balls, just the cock.
Oh my goodness.
You know the white one with the red thing on the end?
Oh my god.
She did it.
I thought she was talking about her special friend.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It went to hell in a handbasket.
I didn't do it. It was bad already because Dusty looked up the underwear.
No, I didn't. No, I'm glad I did because I didn't know they'd changed the policy on that.
Before that, Nikki said jockstrap.
Yeah.
So actually, it's Nikki's fault.
You guys started talking about bathing suits. It's Valerie's fault because she put the bathing suit on him.
Actually, Dusty brought that up.
Back on Dusty. Can't win for losing.
I sold that chicken for $10.
Yay!
Between my auction last night and that online auction, I spent $500.
Oh my God.
So that was a $10 cock, Sally?
Wow, it was just like
He just said that.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Here I'm trying to have a serious conversation.
Sorry.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what Sally likes and doesn't like. I don't know.
I only said secretion once, Sherry.
Oh,
I
that
just
was
What a girl.
I
that was
just
one
said
too many times.
secretion. I only said it one time.
Yeah, but that was one too many.
one.
And they
Get
paid for the cock.
I'm trying to think of it.
Wow, there you go. As long as they pay for it. Now they can take it all they want. Okay. I really need to get out more.
Yeah. We all do.
I wonder if you could use PayPal as legal tender for prostitution.
Why not?
Well, you know,
Yeah, I mean, if it's legal, like in Nevada, right?
well, I don't know if it's legal, but I mean, they got the little square. They could put that in their phone.
I
Just
didn't
swipe your PayPal.
card there.
Swipe your card between the two cheeks.
Yeah.
Do a credit card check.
Card swipe.
Oh my gosh. It's too funny.
Wow. How many audience members have we lost?
Yeah, they're just as much into it as we are.
Okay.
I'm not sure which is worse, the underwear talk or the fillet of fish talk. Ugh.
That was good.
I told my husband and my kids, I said, you know, I said all the profits that I thought I was going to get from the paint dispensers are going to pay for your cheese.
What is this? Oh my Lord.
Dusty.
Free
I don't know
Willy.
if I want to or not.
It's like a woman mannequin, too.
Did somebody just argue?
Yeah, it does.
Right? Oh, no guy has legs like that. And a tone.
Okie dokie.
They're very tan.
Wow, Sherry.
I suppose I should open up the chat and look at what everybody's saying.
Every time Dusty does that, I always think he's like doing origami.
And I'm trying to be really quiet because, like I said, my buddy's asleep in there. And have you ever noticed the farther you get down on the roll of tape, the louder it gets?
Yeah.
quieter you try to be, the louder you are.
If I just do it really fast, then at least it's like ripping a Band-Aid off.
There you go.
TikTok, TikTok.
When did that ever happen? Me and Jason are like the cleanest people in this group.
That's right. Did somebody set off a bomb? Look, it's Inspector Clouseau with a bomb.
I must ask you a question, but I would shave it for later. Never forget the time our daughter did that, and I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Dad, I must ask you a question, but I was shaving." She was like 12 years old. Struck me as like really funny.
Coming this week.
To the theater near you.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Dirty dog.
Dirty, dirty dog. Hold on. Take that one away. Oh, itchy this morning.
You have a question, Dusty.
Shauna, how much is that tape thingy? I don't know. It was given to me. But you can get, I mean, this is for 3-inch tape, but if you're just using regular 2-inch tape, I mean, you can pick up dispensers for like, I wouldn't pay over about $6. Probably Walmart, I would say, probably has it pretty cheap.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I think
under 10.
Hold on, actually, good question. Walmart.
Sometimes when you buy your tape at suppliers, you can get them for free.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a box supply store or something, you probably can find them fairly cheap with free shipping on eBay too. Let's see, tape dispenser. I don't show anything on Walmart. Let's try tape gun.
Well, if you want to order that, come out.
Free store pickup. It looks like Walmart actually stocks them for about $10 with a one single small roll of tape to get you started. The Duck brand for like $10.
Or if you know somebody who works at a warehouse, have them steal you one.
I mean, like Uline, if you order enough tape, they pretty much send you a free one every time. I think, isn't that right, Jason?
Yeah, that's where I get them. I order 2 cases and I get a free tape, and I have like, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 of those things laying around. They never break, so it's like I haven't had to like replace. I don't replace it till every like couple of years. That's great, Sherry. Glad I could help you.
Hey, Tara, did you make the house table?
What'd you say?
Did you see my cute house table?
No. Where is it, on Facebook?
Here.
You gotta love eBay sellers. I give Sherry a tape gun, and she turns around and sells it on eBay for a profit.
They're on my table. It's so cute. If my dog will get off my jacket, it is. Move. Move, move.
I didn't see it.
Nikki, I'm hungry. Can we go through the drive-thru?
I know, right? Oh, it's McDonald's talk. I think that's what I'm getting for lunch.
I have to get in my my storage shed yet. Hold on.
See, my Pictures are all. Everybody's like,
What?
Oh, she left.
Who just left?
Tara.
Where's the damn label?
There's a question for you, Dusty.
Whatever happened to Neil Sullivan? I've not talked to Neil in or heard not hide nor hair in months and months and months and months.
Me neither.
I knew he had a big move upcoming the first part of this year, but I have not heard from him.
He was going to be moving? Butter.
Yeah, he was moving.
Oh.
What was Nikki moving stuff out of her storage unit? Is that what was going on?
I think so.
Jim Cutter, isn't that calculated shipping?
Yeah,
Jim?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
I just got to figure out a zip code. It doesn't give me zip codes there. Look up.
Oh.
Chris is also those shipping calculators. So.
Well, it should be right. Well, maybe it's looking on multiple devices. Doesn't it just come up automatic?
Oh, you got to know from what we get.
Oh.
Picker Arnie. Who's that?
Picker Army.
Oh.
Mike McCluskey. I haven't talked to him in a while either. I don't know. Things. I used to talk to him a lot when we had the other morning show. I just haven't heard from him. I'm sure we're still friends.
Cherry Vintage. Yeah, I haven't seen Cherry Vintage in a long time either.
Yeah. I hadn't seen her in an audience or anything. I need to. Got her email. I should email her.
It's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 40. You're asking.
Something's up for him.
I haven't talked to Paul Gummerson in a while. I know he went back to working a regular job. He'll be still reselling, but he loved doing sales, though, and he got offered an opportunity they just couldn't pass up. So he's still selling on the side and stuff.
Yeah.
Things change. People move in different directions sometimes, and I'm probably the world's worst about like keeping up with people and sending a message and be like, "Hey, how are you? What have you been?" And for those of you that have known me for any period of time, know that if I accept friend request on Facebook, I immediately unfollow. Like I don't even follow my wife. I don't follow anybody because I'm too easily distracted. So for me to know what's going on in somebody's life, I have to actually go over there and put in Sally.
What?
Her name in. And then I'm like, oh, she spent 12 hours yesterday playing Queen of Slots in Farmville.
Oh crap! I don't play any games on Facebook.
I'm just kidding. It doesn't show it. I just want to make sure it's very guilty.
Yeah, that reminds me. I want to thank you, Sally, for that nice post on my Facebook page. Since I don't really use my main page, I still have that stupid corn picture.
What
It's the
corn
big
pitcher?
The one
Oh, the one with the mashed potatoes and the meatloaf.
is that what that is? I don't even know. Followed by
It's all together. It's all together, mixed up, all together. How does that
behind
make you
this
feel?
thing of poop. Another picture of poop. Thank you so much. Those are the only 2 posts on my Facebook page in the past 3 years.
You're welcome. Now you always think of me.
Turtle Trader asked Danica.
Thanks, Dusty.
Danica's still around. Yeah, Danica's just kind of took time off to concentrate on her kids and stuff. I talked to her.
Dusty's such a.
Is she not reselling still?
Talked to her last night on Messenger. I mean, she's still around. She just.
Is she not reselling anymore though?
I don't know. I don't really
Or
talk.
she's just
I talk to
taking
her
a break?
about guns or something like that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
8 ounces.
8?
Yep, 8. Oh, there it is. I'm not going out without the snowmobile suit.
Hey, would you throw Norton out when you go out there?
Sure.
I almost went full time last night
Why?
because I was getting pissed off at work.
Do it.
They busted her for selling those cocks.
That's how it happens. You get ticked off at work one day and you're like, that's it.
Well, I decided that when the time is right, I'm going full time and that's it.
You know,
I'm not even gonna mess around with it.
the thing is that, you know, we all sit here and wait for the right time. And I'm not saying that right now is the right time for you or you should quit your job. But for years, I waited for the right time. But it seemed like the right time never came. And just that moment when they ticked me off and screwed me out of $500 at work, that just irked me so bad. And I was just like, and I've never walked off the job before except when I worked at McDonald's one time.
I think with most things in life, if you wait around for the right time, you're never going to do it. At some point,
I know. There's
never-
a certain
always
time
gonna
I'm
be-
waiting for.
There's always going to be. We're always going to find a reason to justify why it's not. The
I
right
know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like having kids. I mean, we waited around for you. You know, well, it's not the right time to have kids. Blah blah blah. You know what? There's not a right time to have kids. You just
Yeah.
either have an oops, or you do it on purpose, or whatever, and it just happens.
Yeah.
Or you don't have kids.
Well, you know, with my husband, you know, trying to get his disability and stuff, I'm trying to wait for that.
Yeah.
And that should happen sometime this year. If it doesn't, then I might just have to try to go from time while I'm still working and then you know, just kind of take it from there. As you know, I mean, I can't really just quit right now.
No, I understand that, and I understand what you're waiting for. I'm not
Yeah.
saying
You're the only stable income coming in right now. I wouldn't expect you to quit right now.
Yeah.
But eventually, that's probably going to happen. You're just going to have to take the leap eventually.
Oh yeah, I know.
You're going to have to do it. And then once you do it, you're going to have to stick your nose to the grindstone and just lift, and so that you get selling and just sell your little heart out.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody a couple of nights ago and, you know, saying, well, you know, when my husband gets his disability, I'm going to go part-time here and work on my eBay more. And I completely changed my mind about that. Whenever he gets his disability, I'm probably going to quit there and go full-time selling. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said you're a people person. You love doing that. That's what you do.
You know what? I think my patience is worn thin. I used to be so patient with people, and I'm just really tired of like the drama and bullshit that comes with working in a place like that. It's just it's just people looking. They have no life, so they start shit. And I'm just not into that. I'm really not. I'm like, if I say something, I'm gonna say it because I know that, whatever I say is probably gonna go to that person anyways. So I won't talk behind, but like I'm always, I'm one that you can come up to and say, "Hey, did you say this?" And I'll say whether I did or not, you know, or whatever.
Like
And I just
neck
don't like the
snap.
drama.
You do the total neck snap. Yeah, I did. What you gonna do about it?
Oh my god.
But some of that crap is like it's too much. It's too much stress. I felt like I was gonna have a damn heart attack last night. I was under so much stress, and just because of people talking shit, and I'm just done with it. And it wasn't even about me. That's the thing. I was trying to protect somebody else, and it wasn't even about me. So, I just don't need it. I need the money. That's all I need.
Yeah, but it's like, and I get where you're waiting. I'm not saying you don't need to wait, on disability and stuff like that. I'm not encouraging you to, what's best for you.
Yeah.
But it's like Eric said a couple weeks ago on the show. He's like, okay, do you make more money, without going into your, personal life? He kind of basically said, do you make more money eBay? And I think you said yes. And was that correct?
What? I didn't get what you're saying.
Is eBay providing better income right now than regular jobs?
No, not right now. No.
Okay, I thought it was. But I mean, if you took those hours that you're having to spend at that other job, plus I know you're working a lot of nights.
Yeah.
So you're having to have funky, wonky sleep schedules and stuff like that. I mean, obviously you'd still have to sleep the same amount of hours, regardless of whether you work nights or days.
Oh my god.
If you,
Why do people keep fucking calling me?
Well, language, Nikki.
and we're still live. And if you took those hours, and dedicated them toward like just sitting at your desk, not screwing around, which I know you're good at doing, not the screwing around part, but not staying and just list it. I mean, because you're not hurting. Here's the thing: you're not hurting for inventory. I don't think.
Right.
So your only limitation is hours. Is having enough time to list it all and sell it all.
Yeah.
But I understand there's that, you need that little bit of security from the, from the disability and from, some at least a stable check coming in.
Right.
I get it.
It's your normal.
Does anyone else?
Don't you love?
Does anyone else have Nikki's icon still at the bottom with her head tilted back and her mouth open? I was just wondering.
I was just gonna say that. That's hilarious. Callers are worse than spilling soup, apparently.
Hey, get Nikki's number. Let's not call her.
Let's see how mad Nikki is by what she.
That would be funny. I wish I had her number.
What curse words she uses. Well, with the soup, it was motherfucker, wasn't it?
Sally, yes, maybe. And the beard. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She must really control herself when she's on the show.
Nikki needs to be on a delay.
So a guy bought this doll furniture.
Oh.
It's going to global shipping, And when he made the offer, he said, I just need the 3 pieces, the 3 chairs, and not the table, which the table's missing a leg anyhow. You know what? It's going in the garbage then. If you don't want it, it's going in the garbage. I'm not relisting it. I had a hard enough time selling the chairs. I'll never get rid of those. I got to figure out how to strategically pack them.
I'm gonna call that auctioneer and pay for that thing before I forget.
Is that naked man? Why does she take her headphones off completely when she has to talk to somebody? She can't hear us saying things. Goodbye, Tom, with an H. He has to go ship a Cutco knife block. It must weigh 20 pounds.
Pretty heavy.
Do you see a resemblance?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? Is that Naked Man Jr.?
No. That's my oldest. My eldest boy. He's gonna be 22 this year.
Nice. So am I.
His name is Job. Bet you never heard anybody called Job before, huh?
It's a good name because that means patience. And to live with you, you would probably have to have a lot of that.
Yes. Yes. Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you.
Yeah, he says he has no patience.
It's a miss.
And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. So I got a new jeweler's loop yesterday.
You did?
Yes, because I lost my old one. And then I got home and found my old one. I thought for sure that my jeweler's loop, I had brushed it off in the trash can or thrown it away when I was going through all that storage unit. I couldn't find it anywhere. It was behind my monitor. I really sure how I got back there, but
Well, now that you got two, you should put one in your car because I remember you saying you always forget to bring a loop with you.
I lost the one that was in the car. I mean, I just need to order a bunch more from China. They're like $2 free shipping. But the cool thing is, this one I got yesterday is actually a 30X, which is like you can see a whole lot better. And I think the other cheap Chinese one I had was probably a 10X, which is really all you need. But the 30X is pretty nice. I bought a bunch of Pandora charms yesterday from a buddy of mine at a jewelry store. So I needed while I was there, I said, "You got any cheap Chinese loops you'll throw in to kind of seal the deal?" He's like, $5. I'm like, dude, I can get them from China for $1.79, but I know you got to make money. He's like, well, you can wait 6 months, dude. I was like, yeah, whatever. And I thought I had lost mine for reals. So now I have an extra. Now I have an extra. Loop on a rope. No, and I do still have my backup one. I like it. It's actually a really good one. I don't know what it is. It's a 10X. It used to be lighted, but then the batteries went dead, and I took the batteries out and forgot what kind of battery it takes, so I don't know what to put back in it. That's all I know. Print. Padded flat rate. She muted because she's listening to music.
I don't know. She's bopping her head back and forth. It's like
a freaking drumstick, chocolate covered ice cream cone at 9 o'clock in the morning. Jesus.
This is my night. I am allowed.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm over 18. I can eat a drumstick for breakfast if I want to.
You go, girl.
How's everybody's diets going?
I didn't know we were on diets.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's great. I had 2 bean burritos at 11 o'clock last night. Pretty sure that was protein. Didn't really care at that point.
Right.
I did pretty good. We had we went to our little. I love that Cuban restaurant. Like I could eat there every day. But I had well, it wasn't really healthy. Had a Cuban sandwich from there yesterday, and some garbanzo beans and white rice. And I drank a half a Pepsi, and I don't normally drink Cokes, but my blood sugar was getting really low because I'd waited so long to eat lunch. And so when I could feel myself getting like lightheaded, wonky. I had to have something, and we had stopped at the gas station. No, we stopped at Dollar General to get Q-tips. And so I grabbed a Pepsi. But I only drank like that much out of the 20 ounce. I gave the rest to Gabe.
Valerie. Valerie.
Yes.
Are you awake?
Yeah. I'm awake. Are you awake?
I'm awake, and everybody in the chat's going, Valerie is asleep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, guys.
And I look up and I'm like, holy crap, she is asleep.
I got comfortable, I put my feet up, and I was
Taking a little night-night in your chair. Is it nap time?
pretty close.
Night, night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. £6. Good God, man. Good God. So if you have somebody bought something in 2 separate purchases and print shipping labels, continue, show orders to combine these shipments, close. Can you still get, but you can't get to FedEx that way then, right?
Mm.
When you're in the bulk shipping tool, can you? £6.
Never.
13.
I don't.
$13. I don't know if that's gonna be the way I'm gonna go anyhow. Well, where the hell's FedEx? Compare shipping rates? Nope, it doesn't give you any FedEx if you go through there. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go in and just ship it if I do it FedEx, and then put the tracking number on the other one. Oh. Well, that sucks. Sucks.
Yeah, I hate when I sell stuff.
Really now?
Actually, I don't think FedEx is going to be cheaper. There's no way £6 will go to Michigan. FedEx home delivery for under $13. I must be stuck priority.
Probably.
Oh, why they ask dimensions? 12 by I don't know 6. $17. Smart Post, $11.73. Yeah, no, I'll just stick with priority, even if it's $1 or $2 more, because I can put those on the porch and I don't have to go to FedEx. That costs me
There you
$4.
go. You ain't got to go nowhere.
You know what though? Compare delivery. Medium flat rate. Wait now. Hold up now. Hold up.
Hold up.
Did you get all your shipping out, Valerie?
Oh, regional B.
I did that before that started.
That's good.
Oh, yes.
3 items. And I listed a lot yesterday, so that was good.
Yeah. I'm surprised I got 2 sales already. Well, I did list a couple of things yesterday, so.
What did you sell?
Did you say you got 2 cells?
Yeah.
Sale.
What did you sell, Sally?
I have 2 cells in my body. I'm going to have a yard sale.
What did you sell?
I sold a big white cock and a
You know that's why I asked.
I know. And a pair of air filters.
There you go.
Sorry, it's a cone.
That's okay.
Drumsticks are just good. And at the end, you get a baby.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna.
At the end, you get a baby drumstick.
A baby drum.
Mm.
Hope everybody has a great, lots of cha-ching. And we'll
That's
see
true,
y'all later.
Craig. Craig said if I had those bundled together, I probably would have won the challenge.
Mm.
No doubt.
Bye.
Later.
See you
Yeah.
Monday.